Hey guys, this is going to be a fun video for me to make. If you are a regular viewer of my channel, you probably saw the video I released about a month ago, a little more than a month ago, of one of the best finds I have ever made since metal detecting. I found a Greek hammered bronze coin dating between 246 and 221 BC. That predates Rome, doesn't it? I think it does. Boy, that sun is bright. I'm going to tell you, it's one of those finds that really makes your brain think. You think about how long ago it actually was minted. All the hands it's went through. You wonder what kind of history it's seen. If anybody famous has ever held this coin. What it must have gone through before it finally ended up in the place in the ground where you swung your metal detector over it and found it. It really makes you think. One of the things I thought about was this coin owes its very existence to metal detecting. Yeah, over 2,000 years ago. And I'm going to show you how that happened in this video. As sure thing as this sun is bright, I am going to show you how metal detecting is the sole reason for this coin to exist. This is going to be like a history of metal detecting through the eyes of this Greek coin. And I hope you enjoy it. So here you go. This is a Greek hammered bronze coin dating between 246 and 221 BC. This coin predates the Roman Empire, which was established in 27 BC. Conservatively, this coin would be 2,237 years old. I found this coin in the summer of 2016 in South Carolina. I was metal detecting at the time, and I enjoy going out looking for old relics and historical items. This coin is the oldest thing I have ever dug, not to mention one of the most intriguing. It dawned on me that this coin owes its very existence to metal detecting. Let me show you how. Let's go back in time over 2,000 years. So how did the ancient people find metal before there were metal detectors? Easy. Surface find. The first metal detectors were eyeballs. Metal was found by studying the ground surface. They would look at the rocks. They would even study the rock strata and cliffs. Now my Greek bronze coin is made mostly of copper. So let's use copper as an example. When the ancient people were looking for a copper vein, they were looking primarily for a green rock, as copper tends to turn green once it hits the atmosphere. Once they found their copper, they would start digging it up, carrying it away. Little by little, it will start to create a pit. They would soon be following that pit into the ground deeper and deeper. This is how a mine is created. This is where the copper came from to create my Greek coin. Now let's fast forward about a couple thousand years. In Washington, on July the 2nd, 1881, President James Garfield was shot by Charles J. Guiteau. He was shot in the back, and he was still alive. But the doctors couldn't locate the bullet. Enter Alexander Graham Bell. He built a metal detector, specifically just to locate the bullet in President Garfield's back. He was unsuccessful though, because the springs in the bed that the president was lying on confused the detector and made it impossible to find the bullet. President Garfield died on September 19, 1881, from the infection from the wound. The whereabouts of my Greek-hammered coin was unknown at this time. Variations of Alexander Graham Bell's metal detector had been made soon after this time. By World War I, they were used to clear mines and unexploded bombs in Europe. The problem with them at that time was they're too big, bulky, and complicated to use. By 1925, Gerhard Fischer was granted the first patent on the first portable metal detector. By 1931, he was selling these devices. From that first Fischer metal detector produced, through the next 80 years, many more companies will spring up producing their own brand of detector. Many are small, some are large, all have different variations in features and functions used for whatever variation of detecting they need to do. Military, archaeology, our own security, and the hobbyists all can and have made use of metal detecting, including myself, like in the summer of 2016, when I discovered my Greek-hammered bronze coin. Check it out. It's heavy. Is that an eagle?
No, that's an eagle. He's just standing up sideways.
Yeah. There's something here. Is that a snake?